Yeah, I'm intruding. I'll just go.
That's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
Yeah, you're the key to all of this.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
Well, we got some things to look at down here, but apparently we just need to talk to Anne in order to progress. But I'm going to explore around. They've been changing what I can interact with just constantly. I feel like if they didn't give me anything here, they just would have continued the conversation instead of interrupting it like this. But who knows? This DLC has been strange. Just how it's structured is weird. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything for me to interact with, so why separate the dialogue like that? Why not just continue it?
Hey, Lola. Need a hand?
Why is James here? Because he's the only one that would have been here? No, there's a couple other people that would have been in the party, but James definitely would have been.
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping.
Is that it? Oh, maybe more?
Commander, you see this thing? This is great!
Is that it?
Ouch!
Ow?
Hey, Edie, husk bites, they don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
I recommend you apply Metagel.
Don't use one of my Metagel. People have stretchy necks in this game. I just don't understand it.
Hey, if nobody claims this thing, we could take it with us. You know, for research or, I don't know, whatever.
Anything else? Yeah, he's just staring at this thing. Now I can't talk to him. I can just use the experiment more. Does that scare him? Deliver this to your cabin? Sure.
All right. Just don't tell anybody.
Nice. You think Esteban will let me set up bowling pins in the cargo bay?
No. Anything else? Looks like he's done. Alright, so now I have that in my room. Not sure I want to use it every time I go in, but we'll see. That's weird. So I guess the point of splitting up the dialogue like that was so that I can get the husk head in my cabin. Alright. Let's talk to Anne.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Rachni drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
Hey, I like the Rachni. So, what? Oh, talk to Anne some more. Once again, why are we splitting up the conversations like this?
You studied the Rachni?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Rachni as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator.
What?
Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
How do you set up something organic with quantum entanglement? But that does answer the question of, like, our quantum entanglement devices, is that you can re-entangle them just kind of at will, I guess. More, Anne?
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
It's too risky. We're gonna do it anyway, though.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You don't have to do this, Anne.
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial loss. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna stop him. We have enough. You okay?
Anne, are you alright?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Probably.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
It's gonna have to join the list, though. Alright. Scan locations. They just want me to return to the Normandy now. But I'll explore around. We did get an update to the quest. ED has marked possible locations for Leviathan on the galaxy map. Scan the locations and find Leviathan. We'll take care of that probably after the next priority mission. And then we'll probably do something with Anderson's apartment. Maybe now, maybe after the priority mission. I haven't fully decided yet. Probably take care of it next time. That's why I haven't decided. But for now, I'm going to keep on exploring a little bit here. See if there's anything else that they want to give me. Doesn't look like it. Lots of different conversations. Anne is nowhere to be found. She's probably on board the Normandy now. Maybe I can keep talking to her. I didn't get any war assets for this. I'm really hoping that Leviathan turns into like a 1,000-point war asset, but you never know. Probably nothing. Well, actually, no, in the game it's probably going to be like 15. Just be like, it's worth 15. Like, Rex is worth 25. It's worth 15. Some of these don't add up for me. All right, I guess we'll get back to the Normandy. I should check to see if anybody has anything new to say. After all, we did do basically a priority mission. It doesn't feel like it, but I did, really.
Commander?
It's just that Trainer doesn't have anything to say, so I don't think anybody else does. Let's go back. I don't think I do have any more war assets, but we'll check.
Commander?
You know, most people don't have anything new to say, but, you know, we did some work. We did an important thing. And sometimes that adds to it, but doesn't look good so far. Nothing new. All right, fair enough. Is Hackett back here? No. He's not available, at least. He's only partly available. Don't fully understand why, but what do I know?
Commander Shepard.
Let's just move on. Because he's at war on Earth? That makes too much sense. I don't know. The whole war on everything is a little weird how this game works. Alright. Careful. Careful.
Commander?
Edie.
I have formulated a psych profile for Dr. Anne Bryson. She is not used to death, but she may be quite capable under stress.
Okay.
How's the ship holding up, Edie?
The envelope of mass-free space we create when we travel at FTL limits any impact of microcollisions with ambient dust. Nevertheless, some ablation does occur at subluminal speeds. Normandy will need maintenance before the year is out.
If we live that long, I will totally spring for it.
I feel like we've seen that before.
Hello, Shepard.
Alright, made it out. No problems. I'm always scared in the cockpit these days. I've gotten stuck too many times for me to not be scared every time I go there. But we did get some conversation, so it's not all bad. Plus, I got a head in my room. That's a thing. Can feed the fish in an unnecessary way. I don't think I picked up anything new from for armor, at least, from any of the missions. Let's go to the crew deck. See if anybody has anything to say. It's like there's nothing in the crew quarters almost all the time. Ashley?
I heard you had to break the news to Anne about her dad. I'm sorry, Shepard. So brutal what happened to him. Can't imagine what she's going through. Hey there.
That's it, apparently. Everybody just wants to talk about Anne. Nobody wants to talk about going to Thessia, but not even Liara wants to talk about that, and she's pretty much the only Asari on board. I think she is the only Asari on board. I was thinking pretty much because I was thinking of Samara, but she's not here. She's off fighting somewhere else. She could be here. but
Please, enjoy your day.
they decided not to. Nothing new here. Nothing new here.
What is it with you and rescuing scientists from dig sites that have been overrun by hostile forces? If you decide to help her take down the Shadow Broker, I'm going to be jealous and somewhat concerned.
Hey, I could use a girlfriend. The position seems to be open, Liara.
Feel free to look around.
All right. I don't think that's what she meant.
Feel free to look around.
Maybe from this side too. I don't think that's what she meant at all, but damn it. We're dating, I think. It's unclear.
How are you, Commander?
Yeah, I don't have anything to say for that, I guess. Let's do the power bonuses. I'm tired of not having one. So we can do Carnage. No. Marksman, I don't care about. Defense drone, I don't care about. Energy drain, not that big of a deal for me. Cluster bomb, warp ammo, defense matrix, fortification, armor piercing ammo, slam, flare, and lash. Let's do flare. Let's do flare. I think that's it. I don't have Reeve, do I? Let's do flare. I'm tired of not having something that sounds good, so let's upgrade mine. I can just go in and do mine anytime. So flare. So it does 200 newtons of force, 400 damage. Let's upgrade that. Recharge speed is now 16 seconds. Good God. That's like forever for me. And we'll do that. Just force damage by 30%. The radius is not that big of a deal for me. Recharge speed, so it's 12.9 seconds. But, I mean, I'll lower that to like 3 or 4. But still, it's like forever. Increase the damage done to shields and barriers by 75%. Or increase the radius. Yeah, shields and barriers. Alright, that's maxed out. Alright, that's good for now. We'll see how well it works. I can always purchase it and redo it later. But flare seems like it could work. We'll have to see how well it works in battle. I can't really change my bar right now, but I wanted to.
I can handle the Reapers that run around, or the ones that crawl, or the ones that shuffle menacingly toward you, but it's the flying ones that give me the creeps. Not right now.
That's all he has to say. They give me the creeps. Don't talk to me anymore. Sorry I brought it up then, except you brought it up, so it's not my fault, damn it, Garrus. So, yeah, it looks like I'm right that there's only 2 characters that are in all 3 games in my party. There's a few more characters that were in all 3 games. Ashley because I saved her, Rex because I saved him, but I think that's it, actually. Just those 4.
If Leviathan is a defector, a Reaper that broke away from the others, then it is also a traitor. And traitors are never to be trusted, even among the enemy. If they can betray their own kind, imagine what they can do to you.
Yeah, we're still going to investigate that.
Commander.
All right. I'm going to look into it more before I make a decision, you know? There's
Do you
nothing
ever
there.
feel awkward being the only Turian on the ship?
I don't know. Should I?
I just mean not having anyone else like you around.
Doesn't seem to bother Liara.
But she can eat their food.
That's true. You guys have to eat something different.
I'm glad Anne Bryson got out safely. I just hope we find Leviathan before the Reapers do. Good to see you.
Is that it?
Good to see you.
Commander.
All right, so the engineers are gone. So I have a reason to check down here. Are they hanging out down here, making out or something?
Oh, hello, Commander.
I called it!
Just double checking the thermal ducts.
How are your thermal ducts?
Carry on.
Can I talk to you about it, though?
Commander?
Shepard.
That's it! I caught them hugging. They're embarrassed.
I'm sure she did.
I'm so embarrassed.
That's it. I caught them hugging. They were. They can't even make out when it's not the main character. What the hell? This game and its weird censorship.
Commander.
Well, apparently they don't have anything to say here either. Damn it, all I want is for people to be happy and for me to walk in on it. Is that asking too much?
If another harvester keeps me from dropping you off on the target LZ, so help me.
Esteban, don't let those oversized roaches push you around.
Mr. Vega, taking on a sky full of worm necks and a troop transport is like sending you against the Earth invasion armed with brass knuckles.
What, you don't think I could do it?
I don't think he could.
Ma'am?
He'd probably take out like 3 things and then die.
I don't know the scientific measurement of a shitload, but that seemed like a shitload of harvesters.
Seriously, right?
Scuttlebutt says we're going to Thessia. I'll bet Doc's gonna want to go. I know I would if it was Earth.
Anything else?
Hey.
Hey.
Good dog.
Good doggy. Is there anything at the procurement interface that I want? I think I've checked most of these. Nothing there. I guess I could check quickly. It's so weird that I'm looking for, like, fish and model ships. But those are the things that I kind of care about. Everything else just doesn't stand out to me too much. I know it's more expensive here, but just checking to see if there is anything. And it doesn't look like there is. Alright, fair enough. I probably could afford to get everything at this point, but I'm putting it off for the time being because they might throw something at me that I do actually want. But for the time being, that is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Mass Effect 3. I've been ballerscuba. I've been joined, as always, by our explorer and fighter of harvesters, Mariah Shepard. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.